Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of our Project Ozone 3 Mythic Mode series. This episode, I promise we will get work done. Last episode, we didn't do very much. If you look, in between episodes, I got our zinc and our tungsten singularity finished, and all we have left to worry about is refined corallium, awakened draconium, crystalline pink slime, and stellar alloy. We are getting so close to our first ultimate singularity, which allows us to get to our philosopher's stone, wherever that is, right here. So the goal is to get to this, and we're still pretty far away from it. These nuclear craft fuels are going to be like a huge detriment or a huge roadblock in our way, but this is doable. Like, I can see the end of the road here. The hard part is getting all this stuff. So how close are we to finishing this up? Well, I've got crystalline stellar alloy or stellar alloy ingots being made, so we can mark this off. It's just going to take some time. That's okay. We have time. I know that we can do the awakened draconium. We just have to get into the fusion crafting, which is going to take the draconic cores, which is it sucks, but it's not that bad. But it's just going to take 1,000,000 capacitors, because each one of these is an ultimate circuit with 1,000,000 capacitors. So how many do we need for this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 makes 4, and we need 1,000. Hold on. 1,000 divided by 4 is 250. 250 times 6 is 1,500. So we need 1,500 capacitors. Oh my god. Well, more than that, actually. Let's see if we go to... I have draconic cores set up. 1,500. That takes 20 million crafting. I'm gonna have to do each of these piece by piece. 9,000 capacitors is huge. I need a bunch more cyan plastic, electrotine grains of affinity. We're gonna need a bunch of these, a ton of black plastic. We're gonna need a bunch more redstone essence, which I can do. Redstone alloy ingots, which I can do. I can do all of these. We can do this. This is just gonna take time. Unfortunately, this is just gonna take time because we can't EMC any of this stuff. It just takes work to get done. While we are doing other things, I want to see what I need for not red, rose. Let's just keep our plastic rolling here. We have cyan plastic being made here, and then if I go up and above, over here, we should have black plastic being made over here, and we'll just keep those going while we're doing other things. Lapis. I know I should set these up for better... I need to set these up to be automated. And I will probably do that off camera. I need to get those set up and have them automated and constantly rolling. Those capacitors, man, they are just a real hindrance to everything I want to do. But okay, we can get those done. That's just a bunch of waiting around. It's going to take some time. But we can get started on those fairly soon. We just need just a few of these to get started, and then we can make a bunch more later. But what I have ready for us today is RF tools. This took days. It took hours of crafting on our auto crafter just to make this dimension builder. The dimension builder is super expensive. It took over 2,000 capacitors to make in the end of things to make this dimension builder, and we had to set up power for all of these things. I do have our dimlet set in for Corallium. We can dial that up. I do have a phased field generator just in case we don't have enough. This is telling me that it doesn't know if this is safe or not. We have a chunk loader, we have a builder, we have a matter transmitter to get back. Okay, I'm scared, but we're gonna take the leap and hope that nothing goes horribly wrong. Hopefully our world doesn't lag out and crash too. That would be pretty bad. Okay, already lagging a little bit. Let's put this down just in case we can't go home. Well, you know what? I'll pick that up and I'll put it back down. Oh my god, I'm lagging. Whoa, super laggy world. It's not taking any energy from this, so it looks like we're gonna be okay. Now, we've got a bunch of liquid corallium here. We'll set you up there. I want to set you onto an ender tank up here. I need a bucket of this stuff to set our whitelist on this. Okay. And then we'll just, can I just, not lucky enough. Okay, we'll deal with that later. Okay, all right, let's try to set up a pumping situation here. Let's set you minus 32 minus, that might be too deep, 25. Let's see what we got. Where is it just too laggy? Ah, whoa. Oh, because I have it set in the wrong place. Let's put you here. Lag. That's better. And I need to give it power. And it should go, right? I don't want it to make sound. It's our operation, no highlighting, do a single run and stop, entities are not moving. It should, let's see, it should collect all liquids in the space and replace it with dirt. And it should move those liquids into a container on the top or the bottom. Ignored. Let's see if it's making a sound. I don't think it is. Maybe I have the wrong shaped card. On to activate. Let's take this out. Oh, and there goes all of that lag again. Maybe I have the wrong shaped card. At RF tools. So if we look here, clearing pump, collect all liquids, to place liquids from a tank into the world, pump. This item will cause the builder to collect all liquids in the configured space. Maybe I just have it not being pumped properly. Show me the preview. And start. The builder, the module will make sure the block only accepts certain types of items. Maybe if I take this out. What is going on here? Well, something is happening incorrectly, and I need to figure out what exactly it is that is not working. If I look here, I just set this to ignore. This is whitelisted. Ah, let's get that back. Well, let's try a different tank and see if it pumps into this. No, so it's just not pumping at all. Aha! Oh my god, there we go. Whoops. Let's do this then. Okay, so that is working. It is pumping, and I hear it. My volume's turned down very low, so you probably can't hear it yourself. But it is. There we go. No room for liquid. Let's set a chunk loader here. Oh, we need it to be pretty big so it'll get all of those. And let's see if we can slash home. Yes, we can slash home. Okay, so we're safe. We're safe here. We can run back and forth. Oh, there we go. There's the noise. And set. Oh, the lag. Set you to start draining. And then you to start filling. And my god, this is going to take a long time. Can I imaginary time block this? But if I do, if I do, I am not gonna get. Do I have to build another imaginary time block? That is not something I really want to do. That was kind of a huge pain in the butt the first time that I did that. But either way, we do have blocks of refined corallium going. They're processing. Refined. We got 3 out of 1,000 so far. If we check our smeltery, it is full. It does 16 blocks at a time, so that's going to have to fill multiple times. And I could just make this bigger. If I tear this down, this is a refinery that I'm not using at all. Ever, because we make all of our ingots in a different way. Are they connected? Yeah. So if I tear this down, I should be able to make our other refinery here larger. Wow, this is kind of the end of an era here, tearing this down. We've had this since like episode 2. A very long time to have this refinery going. Keep building up. Place, please. My god, I am lagging so much. We can't maintain that for very long. And then we can do... Nope, can't do one more. That's the end because those are stairs. Okay, let's see how many blocks we're able to contain now. 32. Okay, that's not bad. I don't want you there. Oh, everything's taking like just slightly longer than it should to do. 8 blocks. This is full still. Yeah, I think we're gonna look into putting down another imaginary time block because it should tick accelerate everything, right? Imaginary time. Oh, that was just so expensive. I don't think I could do this again. I don't want to do all of these things again. Gold casing. Let's see, gold casing. Don't have it. Quibbit. I have 5 of those. But I don't have these. So you need 1 of those, 2 of those. Oh, sorry. Oh, I need a lot more of everything. Okay, yeah, I don't think I'll be doing that. There are things I can do while I am waiting for this to get done. Let's go over and check on our stellar alloy and see how long it's going to take. Not much longer. Is on the final processing here, and I've got all of these set to make the stellars. So these should be running. No, these are full. No, yeah, these should be running. That's making stellar. That's making Enderium. That's making stellar. So that's running. It's doing the best it can do. And then, whoops. This is doing nothing. Let's figure out exactly what we're going to need to do the same thing for crystalline pink alloy. So this is done and this is done. We're just down to these 2 blocks. Awakened Draconium. I need 1,000 of you, which is going to need some of these. To get this, I need what level crafting? Wyvern tier crafting. So we're going to have to do this a couple of times to get up to Wyvern tier. Right? Yeah. So basic fusion crafting injector. It needs 2 of those for the Wyvern crafting injector. And then each one of these requires 1 of these. And then each one of these requires 4 of these. Oof. So not only does it require 4 of those, but it also requires 4, 6. Each one of these takes 6. And then I need a bunch of these to be able to make the Awakened Draconium. So that might be what we're working on next. Let me sit down and figure out exactly what I need to get started on those. And we shall... Really quick, before I go, I know I checked once already, but it would be crazy if I didn't check again. But if I go in here, Awakened... There is no Awakened Draconium. There's just Draconium. Okay. But there is pink slime. Fluid crystalline pink slime. So we can get this. It's just an expensive dimlet. I need one of those liquid absorbers full of crystalline pink slime. And I do have a bit of pink slime. So if we go pink slime, I do have a bit of pink slime. I can make some crystalline pink slime with that. Once all of my stellar alloy is done, we'll be making crystalline pink slime using these. Okay, well, I'll bring you right back. And here we are about an hour and a half, almost 2 hours later. We have our refined Corallium singularity done. Our stellar singularity is done. We are now just working on getting enough crystalline pink slime to create a dimlet. We're at about 82%, so I would say that I probably need another 2 stacks of crystalline pink slime ingots. And this is taking, well, it's taking its sweet time. Industrial foregoing. Let's see if we can find some better industrial. Let's see, we have fortune, transfer, item stack, range. These are all range. Energy field. I was really hoping that we had like a speed upgrade here. But I don't really need these fluid transfer upgrades. Well, whoops. Industrial. Yeah, don't need any of those. So I can just sort of get rid of this. Now I'm waiting on these to continue. So we'll just go ahead and grab those. Put that stack in there and put you up. Let's go for pink slime. Let's go ahead and craft up 12 of these bad boys and see where we end up after that. So all I'm doing is crafting up the ingots and I'm throwing them into the melter here. And we're collecting the crystalline pink slime and putting it under this liquid absorber so that we can put it in to our dimlet workbench. I have this RF Tools support blocks stuck down there after I put down the quarry or the builder. We're putting it in there and we're going to make ourselves a dimlet, and we're going to do the exact same thing that we did with the refined corallium, except we're going to be using the crystalline pink slime instead, putting it straight into our refinery here, and then we'll be pumping out the crystalline pink slime into blocks. So we should have all 12 of these done up. Let's throw it in the melter. I know I can speed that up by putting more fluid sieving machines and mob slaughterers around with some more mob spawners, but at that point I might as well just make all the crystalline ingots. At this point, I've probably made about 100 blocks of crystalline pink slime ingots, or 100 blocks worth of crystalline pink slime. And that's 1/10 of the way there, so that feels a little bad, but 83%. So every 2 buckets is a percentage. So we are going to need, what is that, 17 times 2, so 24 buckets. 12 ingots got me 2 buckets. Okay, so I need 24 buckets. So I need 12 times more than what I had. Ooh, so I need about a stack and a half. Well, and while this is going, we are also working on something else. If we go down here to our auto crafter, you can see we've got a lot of stuff going here because we are going to be making 100 draconic cores. That's not nearly enough. We need way more than 100, but 100 will get me started with all the crafting and everything that we need to do. And this is going to take like 2 hours maybe in my crafting setup. It takes kind of a long time. If we're being perfectly honest, it takes a really long time to work through all of these capacitors. So I cannot wait until we get our Philosopher's Stone and we can start EMCing everything, and we can start making the stuff after the capacitors. We can start EMCing everything that needs capacitors. We don't have to ever do that again. But I think that is all the time we have for this episode. We were able to get all but 2 of our singularities done. We are just about finished. It's so close. It is so close that it's painful, but we've almost finished. And next episode we should at least be able to get started on our Awakened Draconium at the very least. Well, everybody, if you like this episode, leave me a like. If you didn't like this episode, feel free to leave me a dislike. We are slowly working our way through this mod pack. We are getting there. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.